Tuesday night baseball now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Continuing the road trip with the first of two between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Detroit Tigers. Bryce Harper, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Jordan Zimmerman, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. Josh Harrison stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Tigers, the second baseman.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this is a modern-day lineup. A lot of swing and miss, but not many people concerned about it. We were around the cage during batting practice. These guys are trying to drive the baseball out of the yard. They are not concerned with taking 3 and going back to the dugout.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. One of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
What a terrific.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Takes this the other way to right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond, from outfield to third base, and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
Matuk is there, 2 gone.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Now batting, Michael Franco. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Matuk is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. McCutchen is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on third baseman Michael Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it, offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
0-1 the count. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kristen Stewart. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A windup and the 0-1. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole. 0-2. Stewart stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Herrera on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Batting 9.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly, and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back, he was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Line drive to center field. Matuk is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch on its way. And this will be fouled away. Segura is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Line towards center field, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
There are two parts now every great catch. One, getting the right route to make the play, and two, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here's Bryce Harper now. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Rhys Hoskins.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. From the stretch, popped him up. Grenier waits on it, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Phillies on top, 1-0. And that'll bring up Mikey Matuk. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Strike 2. Good curveball on the inside black.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's a hit. The first of the game for the Tigers.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Striding in, Grayson Grenier. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Matuk aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Right there for strike one.
0-1.
Fouled off. Runner at first here, one man out. Fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Jeimer Candelario becomes out number 2 this inning. Next up for Detroit, Josh Harrison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. And that misses 1-1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. They trail this one 1-0. Standing in, JT Realmuto. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. Stewart has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Up next will be Nick Williams. As he rips it on the ground to second. Harrison has it on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Michael Franco. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And there's ball 1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Back up the middle, taken in by Mercer. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Phillies down in order, but they're up 1-0. Standing in, Jordy Mercer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is wide. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
McCutchen is there, and he'll bring this one in. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Mercer leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. In there, strike 2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Hey, this guy better stay out of the video room, because when he plays that back with runners on base and a chance to impact this game, and he misses a hanger like that, he's going to have nightmares about it.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it is. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. So striding in, Odubel Herrera. He reached on a single in his first try.
The center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First offering on its way. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Castellanos is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted in the air out to right. Castellanos on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Cesar Hernandez. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Oh, and he misses it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. One hit, one left. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
0-1.
This is line to left. McCutcheon is there, and he makes the catch for the out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Hey, big curveball right there. He's able to steal a strike. I don't blame the batter one bit. That looked out of the zone, out of the hand, but he was able to drop it in at the top of the strike zone.
Popped him up. Hoskins in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it.
The catcher, number 17, Grayson Reiner.
Stepping in, Grayson Greenier. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Third baseman.
Yeah, he was on cruise control for a while, posting a lot of zeros, but after he gives up that triple, he's going to need to put some work in if he's going to get out of this inning unscathed.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there for strike one. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The pause and the 0-2 fouled off. Greenier at third with 2 away. This one is launched. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's given the Tigers a 2-1 lead. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Showtrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
second baseman.
Into the box now, Josh Harrison.
Harrison.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Another one sent foul. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. 5 innings. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing a great job being ready to hit as soon as they step in the box. And that's certainly evident in the 6 first pitch hits they've picked up already.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Number 23 for him thus far, as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Castellanos is there, 2 down.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Nick Williams.
So here's the Phillies DH, Nick Williams. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Matuk sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now at the plate, Jordy Mercer. He'll look to get the Tigers going in their half of the 6th.
The shortstop.
Pitch on the way.
Mercer.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Tigers have taken a 3-2 lead. Into the box, Miguel Cabrera, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 9,
Nick Castellanos now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Harper in a few steps as he takes it. 2
Up
down.
next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Nico Goodrum.
Next will be the designated hitter, Nico Goodrum. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it gives the Tigers a 4-2 lead. Up next steps Kristen Stewart, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We're through 6 full. It's the Tigers 4 and the Phillies 2. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Bouncer to the left side. Mercer is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Next for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
So striding forward now, Odubel Herrera. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now in the box, Andrew McCutchen. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit toward the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out hit here brings up Gene Segura.
Now, boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. In to score is the runner from first.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. He pulls into third safely, as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Pulled toward right center field. Mata is after it. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. It's stretch time in Motown, and we are tied 4-4. Next for the Tigers, Mikey Mata. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Throwing to second. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Still 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Again, a 1-2. Popped up. Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Josh.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Josh Harrison. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Comes set, the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Segura. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. Still all square at 4 apiece. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
A windup and the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. All tied up here at Comerica Park. Neither team able to make much headway on the other through 7 innings, as you can see on the line score to this point. Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Verhagen calls for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter.
Into the box, Nick Williams. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a miss. Says, oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out. Line to the right side. Castellanos will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. This game's all tied at 4. At the plate, Jordy Mercer. He went deep last time up.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Cabrera. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field, and he drops it. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Into right field. That's a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing. As a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it. It still ends up for a base hit.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Cabrera over at second. Jones at first, 1 gone. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And they have taken the lead. That one worth another look with our show track technology. And the number you look at here, most definitely the 114-mile-an-hour exit velo. You don't have to hit it that high to get it out of the park when you hit it that hard. Jared Eichhoff answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Center fielder, number 8, Mikey.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Eichhoff features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But not before 3 crossed the plate for the Jacoby Jones will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 21, Jacoby Jones.
Daniel Norris comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Striding in to start the ninth, Michael Franco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Mata is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. In now, Odubel Herrera, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Stewart, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, the left fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
Striding into the box, Andrew McCutcheon. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Norris, a native of Tennessee. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
You know, I know this guy isn't the superstar everyone thought he was going to be when he was drafted in those high rounds, but he has had a solid big league career.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Stewart has it in his tracks, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Detroit get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Drew Verhagen gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Aaron Nola struck out 10 in the losing effort. Daniel